Chelsea owner Todd Boehly not fully convinced by Thomas Tuchel's exit plan for Romelu Lukaku. Chelsea and Inter are nearing an agreement over a loan deal for Romelu Lukaku, but new owner Todd Boehly is yet to be convinced by the arrangement, according to reports. The Belgian became the Blues' record signing when he returned to Stamford Bridge in a £97.5 million deal last summer, but he has struggled to live up to that price tag and fell out of favour in the second half of the season. Lukaku courted controversy with an ill-advised interview declaring his desire to return to Inter, while he has looked a poor stylistic fit for the football played by Thomas Tuchel. According to The Athletic, the relationship between manager and player is badly strained, and there is a feeling that there is no future for Lukaku in West London while Tuchel is in charge. Inter are keen to bring the 29-year-old back to San Siro but cannot afford a permanent deal, with the two clubs instead negotiating a loan move with a big fee. The Blues are thought to be looking to receive as much as £10 million. The Italian side's opening offer, which was less than half of that, has been rejected, but there is confidence on all sides that an agreement can be found. However, The Athletic's report claims the biggest remaining stumbling block comes in the form of Boehly, who has yet to be fully convinced about the deal. The American, who fronts the consortium which bought Chelsea from Roman Abramovich, is not sure it is in the club's best interests to loan out last season's top scorer, particularly when he is contracted to the club until 2026. Moreover, Lukaku has struck up a healthy rapport with Boehly and would still like to prove himself at Stamford Bridge, though that looks increasingly difficult while Tuchel is in charge. The main driving force of Lukaku's loan therefore appears to be the Chelsea manager, and what happens to the striker this summer will be a huge reflection of where the balance of power lies at the West London club. Tuchel is believed to be looking to bring in a more dynamic, high-energy, pressing attacker more equipped to play his style of football, with the likes of Gabriel Jesus, Raheem Sterling and Christopher Nkunku being looked at. Chelsea make contact with Barcelona teenagers' agent in potential swap deal. Chelsea could demand Barcelona wonderkid Alejandro Balde as part of any deal for Marcos Alonso or Cesar Azpilicueta and have already spoken to the teenagers' agent, according to reports. The Catalan giants have long been linked with moves for Chelsea's Spanish duo and had held talks with skipper Azpilicueta before he triggered an appearance clause in his contract which added an extra year to his deal. Nevertheless, after a decade at the club, the West London side's hierarchy are believed to be open to letting him move to Camp Nou in exchange for a nominal fee. Compatriot Alonso has also been on Xavi's wish list for some time and, despite having 2 years on his contract, Chelsea are willing to cash in and will look to bring in younger competition for Ben Chilwell. Now Mundo Deportivo are reporting that the West London club are prepared to use Barca's interest in Alonso and Azpilicueta to land one of their highest-rated young defenders, killing two birds with one stone in the process. Chelsea have been keeping track on 18-year-old left-back Balde since last summer and now sense an opportunity to secure a young backup to Chilwell at the same time as offloading two of their oldest players. Mundo Deportivo claimed Chelsea have already been in contact with the youngster's entourage, with Balde represented by the famous super agent Jorge Mendes, who counts Cristiano Ronaldo among his many clients. The Blues have inquired about Balde's availability and could ask for him as part of a swap deal for either, or both of, Alonso and Azpilicueta, with Barcelona's current financial issues meaning they favour player exchange deals. Balde has a contract with Barca until 2024 and a big release clause, but he has made it clear to the club that he wants more regular first-team football and will pursue an exit if that is not on offer at Camp Nou. Chelsea will likely need to promise him regular first-team minutes, though they may be wary of relying on such a young, unproven player given Chilwell's recent injury. Whoever is understudy to the England international is expected to play a significant role at the start of the upcoming season as Chilwell is eased back into action slowly. Barcelona want to offer €60 million and a player for Chelsea target Jules Kounde. Barcelona are still targeting a move for Chelsea central defensive target this summer, with the Spanish giants wanting to offer a player plus cash deal to Sevilla, according to a report. Chelsea and Barcelona could go head-to-head in negotiations for the player as both clubs look to sign the French centre-back. Kounde has been a target of Chelsea's for some time, and this could be the summer where we see a potential move being pulled off. The Blues have already lost a number of defenders this summer, such as the likes of Antonio Rudiger, and replacing them will be key. According to a new report emerging from Spain and, more importantly, sources close to Barcelona, the Spanish giants could be prepared to continue pursuing the deal. According to Gerard Romero via Richard Raymond, Barcelona would like to offer money, around €60 million, plus player for Kounde, although the proposal would be lesser than Chelsea's. Terms involving salary won't be a big issue for Barca. Barcelona had a financial vote on Thursday night which has seen the club recoup a substantial amount of money in their financial crisis. However, the club has not ruled out player departures, meaning that a cash plus player exchange could be an ideal scenario for Barca. Barcelona target Chelsea captain Cesar Azplicueta to replace departing Dani Alves. Chelsea captain and Spain international Cesar Azpilicueta has been identified as Barcelona's number one target to replace the departing Dani Alves. Azpilicueta has been subject to many transfer rumours linking himself to Barcelona for months and has reportedly been in discussion with Chelsea to discuss his current contract situation. According to Fabrizio Romano, Azpilicueta has a 2-year deal on the table and has agreed personal terms. Barca manager Xavi wants the Chelsea captain. The 32-year-old would replace the departing Brazilian Dani Alves, who resigned for Barcelona in January following 6 years away from the club. Having only signed a 6-month contract, he was due to depart the club this summer. Alves, 39, wanted to remain at Barcelona for next season while he prepared for the upcoming World Cup in Qatar. However, the Catalan club did not want to offer him a new deal. This would seemingly open the door for Azpilicueta to take the place of Alves and be a starter for Xavi's men, despite Sergio Dest and Sergi Roberto still being on Barcelona's books. Since signing for Chelsea 10 years ago, Azpilicueta has been a mainstay in the Chelsea defence, and his versatility has allowed him to play in an array of positions across a back four and even a back five. Azpilicueta would arguably leave as a Chelsea legend, having won 9 major honours in his 10 years in West London. Arguably his greatest honour being when he captained the side to the Champions League trophy after beating Manchester City 1-0 in the final. Chelsea hoping to sign Ousmane Dembele from Barcelona as a free agent. Chelsea are hoping to sign Barcelona winger Ousmane Dembele as a free agent when his contract expires at the end of this month, according to a new report. The London club have held a timely interest in the French winger and are hopeful of landing the Barcelona star when his contract expires. Dembele was of interest to a number of clubs as well as his current club, Barcelona, who offered him multiple chances to sign a new deal. The winger is now a big target for Thomas Tuchel's side this summer, with the Blues hopeful of striking a deal. Chelsea are said to be one of the front-runners to sign the winger and are reportedly already working on a deal to sign Dembele as a free agent. According to a new and recent report from The Athletic via the 4th official, Chelsea are hoping to land Barcelona star Ousmane Dembele on a free transfer. It is understood that the Blues are working on a deal to bring the French winger to Stamford Bridge when he becomes a free agent at the end of this month. It's understood that Tuchel admires the player and believes that the winger can help Chelsea achieve success for years to come.
That is on Chelsea News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.